it's pretty. It's definitely got potential to become a quality like MMORPG. It's just that, unfortunately, it's being suffered by mismanagement of the company that made it, which always sucks because it's like when we try to give player feedback, we're like literally talking to a brick wall because the management doesn't take all of our feedback into consideration when updating the game each year, which is only one update per year. And every other time they only push for like sales that don't line up with each other, and they decrease the amount of like in-game cash shop sales too, because they want to like force. They essentially gives off the vibe that they're forcing like the general player base to pay up for the subscription rather than like discounted goodies for the veterans for the in-game cash shop. Regardless, the company is at a time and place where it's like a freaking mess at the moment. And it's always like not a good thing when it comes to like games that I do enjoy, but the company is complete trash at running it.
Ooh.
I feel like I could get some proper employment at some point in time, but with this corona thing going on, it's just amazing, really. With everything else going on out in the streets and everything, it's just hard to say where we're gonna be at.
Yeah.
Eagle's house is full of suitors eager to claim Ulysses' throne. They won't leave quietly.
There is no time to waste.
When's the next time you're gonna be streaming?
I've been thinking about it, and since all this copyright stuff started showing up, it's
Yeah. I mean, I'm used to not playing copyrighted music anyways. It's just that I'm surprised that there are a lot of people who are upset by it, that like that they like
Right.
to listen to their favorite music that's copyrighted, and now a lot of takedown notices have been issued as of lately. and it kind of like amuses me that the partners are thrown off by it. Like, it should be an annoyance to like if you want to go back through your content and make clips and other videos about it, that the muted audio would actually get in the way. And now
well. Yeah, it's even if the muted audio goes through, they still flag it now.
yeah, it's like that one time on YouTube all over again. It's kind of funny because it's like
Yeah.
it also correlates with how confusing YouTube gets with its music sometimes. Like, there are lots of videos that mislabel it as royalty free when it's still like copyrighted and you can't freely use it without a license to the track or something, which is still
Yeah.
stupid.
I mean, the only time I ever use copyrighted music is in the intro or outro.
Yeah,
That's literally like the only time I use it.
yeah, and I feel that. And nowadays I try to be as careful as I can because like a lot of individual artists just are confusing when they sign on to like individual labels that will. Yeah, they sign on to labels that you can't tell if it goes by Twitch or not until you try it out for yourself. Most of
Well,
the yeah.
People have actually had to delete their clips as well as their past VODs, and that's just That's just stupid.
Yeah, I've been going through my past stuff as well, and thankfully, I'm pretty safe for the most part. Like, looking through my stuff from last year, and I started May 2018, and it's now been like a good, what, like 2 years or so since I just started on Twitch. Thankfully,
Right.
most of my content is safe.
It's just disappointing that you see people having to delete their previous content, their past fantastic memories with viewers and that, all for copyright music.
Yep, you could definitely say that again.
That I find very stupid, and Twitch should have paid for it.
There's a lot
Because
Twitch
that's what they did.
Twitch is responsible for a bunch of different things, and a lot of people have complained about like a lot of their streamers getting away with like it doesn't matter like what ethnicity, gender, or etc. they are, that like they would get by the terms of service and not like get in trouble for that. And of course, people would think of certain examples of partners on their mind already. I don't want to like spat out names just to not.
Right.
Otherwise, I make myself look bad for calling out particular individuals. But I don't know. It just seems the overall that the company's giving off the impression they're pretty biased on who they put responsible.
Oh, they're
for their
biased, alright.
Yeah, who they put
Biased
responsible.
beyond belief.
Who they put responsible for their own actions, etc., and punish them accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, there's people here. People T-posing.
I actually downloaded Pirate 101 since I watched you play it a bunch of times.
I just get like the 1 month subscription for it because it's like you can easily finish like one character within like 1 month, like anyways. And it's like
Oh, it requires subscriptions.
yeah, and actually what something else they kind of did to like completely cut off the players is that like they cut down the free to play zones, and that really got on my nerves because like I like to look through the point of view of a new time consumer when I play online games sometimes, and that really is desperation because you can only get up to like level 8 and then you have to like pay a subscription. So nowadays, like with not much updates coming through, like in terms of expansions or new content or whatever, I just usually only do the 1 month thing just because I usually have to farm for stuff for my character to actually be a literal god for the game. If we sell that. Yeah, because the
beard.
Yep. There's literally a captain name. There's literally a Captain Avery here too, and he's one of the, well, he tends to be a what's the nicest insult I could say to an old geezer? Always a good question. He always sends us out to do his chores, and he's one of those NPCs in the game where it's like, I need you to do this, this, and that for me in order for you to actually progress through the main quest line. The latest update we've had is some patches to like lower level questing, but even then it's only like a minimum from like level 1 through 40. And the end game content for what they recently put out, in like not even like they only released their latest content from like 2016, and it's still unbalanced, not so polished to this very day for like a lot of people. That it's you can't solo it, but you can't solo it without the correct high like gear you can cheese with, which is pretty unfair for like a lot of people who like to solo quest and enjoy the game, and if they have social anxiety and whatnot and can't be able to tolerate playing with other people. Oh, this definitely doesn't sell for a lot of money. I'm gonna need that. Sheesh. There are only certain individuals who would still play this game. It's just that, like, doesn't get as much coverage due to like the lack of
Yeah.
entertainment people find and the lack of like updates. And the only people who stream this game nowadays, they either repeatedly stream themselves farming for the gear that they don't have, or just other stuff that will actually not have them be bored all the freaking time. Like sometimes if anybody wants to come to my house to do some in-house roleplay, I can like let them do so and let them run free to do about that. But otherwise, it's just not much you can do after you beat the main story, which even then it would take like some player help to do so. Like the girl we had in voice chat, Abby, she used to play this game, and then she was completely done with it after like finishing the final part, just because like there's nothing else much more to do. There's like legit no end game except for endless farming that's completely reliant on RNG.
Yeah.
And I know like a lot of games are pretty criminal for having RNG, but like this isn't a Korean MMO. Like the RNG shouldn't be this terrible, but apparently it's complete trash. I'm just being honest here, and like even if the company can get butthurt by like honesty, we're trying to voice our concerns, our opinions, to actually at least fix what's existing in the game already. But the company who works on this game just choose not to enact on it and prefer to work more on their cash cow, Wizard 101, which I have played when it first came out. It's just that I'm not so like enjoying the game anymore, where there's better online card games you can play that's worth more your time and able to like cater to your playstyle. Like people can play Hearthstone more, they can play Magic the Gathering online, they can play Yu-Gi-Oh online, etc online. That's like better than Wizard 101. There's not even fast combat in Wizard 101, and when people have to farm dungeons for specific gear set that they need in order for a particular build, like even that's like stacked up on RNG with like all the, because when you do a dungeon, you could get crafting materials and the gear you want at the same time, and however that's still stacked on a bunch of like enemy units and boss units with RNG values on them for every drop that they have, with lots of common drops being on top of them. Like I think it would be much worse with the RNG if there's a time gate, and time gates, as I know for sure, piss people off like really badly. And MapleStory 2 was like a criminal of that with their, well, it kind of still is a criminal of that, except that the game now exists in China and Korea, and they literally have to pay to actually get by the time gates. It's just, I don't know why like some game companies just do that to screw people over. No one can be able to actually, well yeah, it is player retention, like you get player retention that way, but it's just not an enjoyable kind of retention, and you get tired of it. And I know like I play a bunch of different games to like break the pacing up, thankfully, but it eventually comes to a point where like it's all RNG on top of each other, and it's just tiring to be putting up with the same ordeal over and over.
Right.
The only deal in the cash shop right now is to just get a booster pack at like half price. Well, at least the booster packs don't retire. Like even their bundles, their special like game bundles that they sell online, they haven't retired either. They've been focusing more on monopolizing and, well, trying to make a cash grab out of their online, their other online baby, Wizard 101, on top of mobile games. And I don't know, it seems like a lot of game companies who just like go to mobile games just don't really succeed much, because like we don't have like much ideas left. All you just do is copy and paste from a formula. Oh crap.
Oh, so that's the health bar. I thought that was like a special meter or something.
Yeah, our health bars display that way.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a health bar. We have an energy bar for pets and pet training because we have our own pet system. And the blue bar is for like using a potion, which allows us to restore our health to full health. Ah, frick.
Slowly learning this game. It's not what I thought it would be.
It's not completely open world. You get to walk around and explore places. The combat is
Yeah.
turn-based, like Fire Emblem. Essentially like Fire Emblem Online. They try to be unique and stuff here, but like there's some quarreling going on between like the original game designer,
Right.
game director, and the CEO, and they just ended up splitting. Which is pretty unfortunate.
Oh.
Oh, time to do inventory management once again. Yeah, I keep on banking a lot of different stuff because I never knew, like, whenever I need to sell something or wow, oh, that's a lot of trophies.
Oh man.
What happened?
He just said fire and a whole ship just opened fired.
Wait, are you actually playing the game?
Yeah.
Which part of it?
Beginning.
Oh
Very
yeah.
Beginning.
The one thing that really sucks about the beginning is that, like, literally all they do is, like, tell you, here's how to click on this, this, and that, and that's just all they tell you. They don't tell you anything else much about the game, which, like, sucks for a lot of people because this game needs a lot of tutorials to get people to understand how to play properly, which completely sucks for a lot of people. And a lot of players just end up not playing this game the correct way. I mean, I would play it a lot worse before I actually got back into the game and like watched other people and like look at different strategies and gear sets and how
Right.
others would be playing. It's just
Okay.
oh, another person who was streaming this game earlier ended perfect. Okay, I could just dominate. Wow, they raided their friend who they were streaming with earlier. Okay then, makes sense.
So don't fight. What the? What am I supposed? Okay. Aw, I wanted to fight back.
The ship combat in the
wanna-
game is tab targeting for some reason.
But it's X to make 4. And I'm on the part where I find Captain Avery. Oh boy.
Good luck having to put up with that old geezer. He's the guy who gives you the chores of the week.
Sounds like a bunch of fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Alright, that is sorted out. Well, I'm gonna step up from the keyboard for a little bit just to stretch and stuff.
Yep.
That's also kind of why I turn off the face cam element and all that.
Yeah. You are now bound to life. Oh boy. Talk to Bonnie Ann. I thought it was Ann Bonnie, not Bonnie Ann. Oh, hello. What are these things? Flying pears. I don't like any of those features. It was talking about like certain features. I'm like, I don't like any of them right now. Deadeye Brook. Oh. Down goes one. Down goes two. Down goes three. Collect the treasure chest. Where? Oh. I can't tell where I'm going. These controls are weird. Oh, it's group plunder. Okay.
I forgot my microphone's off on the stream. I was originally going to do some, like, farming, but then it's like, there's already, like, a bunch of, like, Twitch streams that, like, stream farming on this game. No need to bother. So I'll just do what I do best and just decorate my houses, because at least that's something people do as a social activity. I don't mind this game. Let's see. Is the bank good? Yeah, I can transfer stuff to my bank now. Thank God.
Ribbit, ribbit. Huh?
Yeah, this is a lot of stuff I don't have.
I don't want to activate any doubloons. You're making me sad.
Genji's Yoro. I already have that. Yeah, you don't need. You mostly don't really like need doubloons unless it's like late game stuff or whatnot. Oh, what the heck am I doing with my avatar? There we go.
Oh, down goes him.
Did I already have those boots before?
Ow. Goblin. Froggy.
No, I don't. What about this one? Oh,
Collect
yeah, I
the
already have
treasures.
those boots.
Okay. How does that not self-inflict damage?
That's always a good question. What didn't inflict damage?
the gunpowder ignite.
Good question. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, how far into the game did you get? Like, yeah, there's a good chance I might have to tell you might need to remake your character from character creation. Because the stuff you pick in character creation actually matter.
How do you know what my character looks like?
Well, like, it's not just about what your character looks like. Based on what you pick from character creation, actually alters, like, it actually has a stat effect. And if you don't pick the right stat effect for the right class, then it's not benefiting you. And also how your parents, died and stuff as well. So if you didn't get far in the game, it still isn't, like, too late to just skip a tutorial and just, like, make a new character anyways.
I just got a mega hit.
Oh, so you're in the beginning area.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine. There should be enough space.
I like how it keeps saying collect everything quickly.
But yeah, after you defeat your mob, press C to bring up your character screen and tell me what class you are and your origin. The origin elements if you mouse over them.
Your parents were blasted by the Armada, and you were raised by the Bears of Grizzlheim.
And your class?
Buccaneer.
Buccaneer? Okay, you should be fine. So basically, when you're raised by the Bears of Grizzlheim, you have a HP boost, which is okay for the Buccaneer class. And blasted by the Armada, that will give you a companion that is the same class as you. Okay, so you're fine then. Definitely fine.
I don't know what I'm picking.
No, you're
I
on.
just guessed.
It's okay, Dark. Like, Buccaneer's the basic warrior class, and it's kind of a nice boost to have a little bit more HP, because you primarily get physical defense buffs with your gear. And the tankier you are against melee attacks, the more you can survive, although your only crutch would be you're pretty exposed to ranged attacks, but you can easily take out the ranged units because of how squishy they are to melee attacks. Anyways, so you should be fine for now.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Totally fine.
I'm playing like the same class right now, just sorting out inventory, and I went with different choices, but your choice is still fine. Like, there's worse combinations that people have chosen in character creation without realizing it. I didn't choose to reset any of my characters just because I rolled with them, but then when I did my alternate account, I made sure to select carefully. Because once you redeem cash shop items on a character, you can't, like, transfer all of them over if you delete another character, which is a real pain in the butt. How low is this volume? Did this guy have his Alice in Chains cover at a low volume? What the heck? That is weird.
Come here, bud. I gotta get a key from the Troggy Shaman. Oh. What the fuck?
What happened?
I just got teleported very far away. I'm all the way at 200 meters away from where I need to be.
Oh, that's a bug. The game sometimes does that, in which you, like, get put into a spot that's, like, because there's, like, I don't know, connection issues. It tends to have connection issues and just teleports people, like, farther than where they should be.
Yeah, I got put, like, 200 meters away.
That is so weird.
What am I grabbing? I'm grabbing all these pears. Flying pears.
Those are yum-yum fruits. Those restore your health.
I don't care what they are, I'm calling them flying pears.
Yeah, which also works. They say yum because they want to, like, censor it and make it child-friendly, not say rum. Even though this game is like rated everyone 10 and up.
All there is flying hairs.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
not wrong,
can I...
technically.
Where am I going again? Okay.
Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, building crap.
There's a trog hunter and a shaman. Nice death animation.
Fun fact, there's a thing called fast combat. So, which can speed up the combat by like maybe double 2 times. So if you mouse over to the gear icon and click on help and options.
No.
And you go down to options. There's an adjust gameplay option tabs, and there's an option to turn on fast combat, which the game literally doesn't tell you.
I just got Jelly Rogers in a shark uniform.
Yeah, whatever works. Though the Jelly Rogers are pet snacks for the pet system in this game. Why am I at 49
Ooh.
item? Oh, it's because I was decorating and crap. Okay.
I want that. Let me use a cutlass rather than staff. Can I use that?
For the most part, the class you're playing as Buccaneer primarily relies on smashy, like two-handed weapons, axes, two-handed axes,
Yeah.
two-handed swords. Some nice cutlasses work too. There's even a freaking hammer drop as far that's like a meme drop as far as I'm aware. Again, locked behind RNG. Something I'm kind of farming for though.
I'm getting stronger? I didn't know.
You have an EXP bar at the bottom.
I just got yeeted into a battle.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you have to walk on the side in order to actually like do much of anything. To avoid combat.
Insta-kill.
But yeah, the combat is the stuff that like people play this game for and how unique it is. Hey, what's up, Spicy? I'm just talking with my Sea of Thieves friend Dark over here on stuff about this game when he's getting started, because the Pirate 101 literally doesn't tell you crap when you start. And I'm adding more jail cells to the basement of this house because I know this is going to be a prison hold.
Mm.
I don't know, I just have a sense of decorating in this game.
I've earned a badge. Yeah.
Oh, I can't put... Oh, actually, it's a little bit better anyways, because this is a good way for people to enter. Actually, maybe if I put a cage over here.
Look at these shark guys.
Yeah, I can't have a pirate game without shark folks.
Okay.
Should be enough cages. More than enough cages. Maybe have to glitch cages.
First strike. Alright. You done.
Yeah, we can't go this way. Imagine getting Finn's goggles. Imagine if... Actually, if you go this way... And then... You squeeze through here? No, you can't. Interesting. You can literally cuck people with the cages here. Perfect.
I just got another mega strike.
Alright, perfect. I have a place in my house where I can cuck people with. Alright, nobody's allowed to go down to the basement. Unless you go in through the basement door. Perfect. They're pretty good to quest with to start out with, yeah. Definitely. Also, Spicy, why do you say, like, the giveaways that the dudes were doing were trash? Is it because they're financial, like, requirements in order for them to actually do a giveaway or something? Jesus Christ, 101 subs. Do I want to cuck people over here? That just makes it
A
unfair.
chest that I should open. Totally not a trap.
This is definitely going to be a torture chamber.
Or I could just see. Ooh. Yes.
Interrogation chamber. Yeah, I don't need a cage over here. This doesn't look even, though. I hate it when we can't be even in houses here. Bothers me a lot. It really bothers me. Oh, time to do the old-fashioned... Wait, do I have the thing I can glitch with? Dang it. Hey, there's people... You have to get new views for pursuing Pyro 1. Yeah. And not a lot of people choose to watch Pirate 101 on Twitch anymore. Like, they always say, like... Oh, this game is still alive on Twitch? I haven't played this game in a long time, etc. I mean, yeah, we, like, us players still exist. It's just that, like, we don't always stream Pirate because there's always other games we like to play. Like, same thing with Alt. He doesn't play Pirate all the time. Like, he's gotta have... He's playing other games, too. There we go. Even with that rock in the way, it's not completely off-putting. The only other thing is that I have to divide it. Probably... Maybe put the bars like this? Okay, I think I see what I did. So if I move the cages like this and organize them like that. Okay. And so for people to get into the... Oh, this is very tight. That's what she said. Okay. If I put one more cage over here, that should be even enough. Yeah, that should be good. Do you have any statues over here? Actually, I could put like a couple of statues. The Aquilon Obelisk is not big enough for this, though. I need to figure out how the heck to make my interrogation chamber.
Oh.
The bathroom needs some work. I have to do the floating glitch. Wait, I have something in my other house I could be able to use that I could do the floating glitch with. This room is almost done and it just needs one more minigame. What's the one minigame I'm missing? Rat attack. Powder keg, rat attack. Coin drop. Rogue's range. Pirate's pub. What is missing? I'm sure you could, yeah, powder keg, windjammer. Shoot, I don't have windjammer. I only have windjammer on my other character. Got it. I just got the emo 8 minutes ago.
Nice.
That took like longer than 30 minutes. I'm assuming it's because they completed their daily bounty that I got it.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, Oh, so long as I got it. Now I gotta wait for the next day. $5,000 gold. I will gladly take that. That's a lot of candies I'm selling. I'll gladly sell those. It's a lot of cheese I'm selling. I'll gladly sell this cheese. Interesting. I think I have enough gold in order to actually buy a pile. Got Medusa's Blaze last night, took you 50 runs? Well, congrats on that, dude. Congrats on that. Do I have anything here I can sell some more? I have 1,000 scrip.
You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that 'cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you
Anything. I still have to farm for the buckler robe that I still need. Which one of my characters on my other account has the most amount of scrip? I could purchase something from... Medusa something on my patch. He gives a poison for private only. What kind of poison? That's a unique drop if it's not on the wiki. Wonder where Nightblade is at. They might be sleeping. Oh, they ended already. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I still got the emote anyways. Oh, this character has 10,000 script. Perfect. Okay, so
I have to get the ancient statue.
alright, Spicy, I'm gonna like show you something that's not popularly done. So, with the amount of script I have, I'm gonna get a bulging bag of script, okay? And with that, I'm gonna get a fat stack next. Now, let's see how much these sell for at the bazaar. This is something that's been done only a few occasions at the bazaar, but not a lot of people do it. And I got lucky to get a crate. 5,000? Alright. Let's sell the fat stack first. Now, I'm gonna get my ult ready. I mean, my other character needs script anyway, so... I can alternate between my other game. Alright, so... let's sell this for 500 gold. Now, if we go ahead over to... the other character... there's a fat stack of script for 1,499 gold. Mm-hmm. 1,499 gold. I'm gonna purchase that. Now... there's people who happen to have loads of extra script that just do this method. So they would actually get the crate of script instead of what I'm showing you as an example. Now we sell this back to the black market.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
It's 150 script. Now, is this something like worth getting like 150 script back for? It's a yes and a no. You don't like get the bang for your buck back. But if someone out there is generous to actually sell you back the copious crate of script, you would get like maybe 49,000 script back. That's still a lot of script to actually sell this back to the black market for. Just do 2 brass runs. You need more than 2 brass runs to get 49,000 script back. And you need more than 2 brass runs in order to get the copious crate. There's people who legit buy the copious crate, sell it to the bazaar, and then you buy it from the bazaar to sell it back to the black market. Now, okay, so the bulging bag sells for 5,000 gold at the bazaar. Let's see how much it costs in gold to purchase. I have like, what, 10,000 gold, so I should have enough to buy the bag. Oh, there's even a boiler door. Someone was saying that they couldn't get a boiler door. It sells at the bazaar every so often. Alright, so the bulging bag is sold. How much does it cost to buy one? Huh, 1400. Wow. 14,000. That's absolutely lovely.
Huh. Then they all just instantly die.
Poison is mist? Could be better, honestly. Alright, so we purchased the bulging bag. Let's see how much it sells at the black market. $1,500. I will gladly take 1,500 script for selling back a bulging bag. Boom. So the best method, honestly, is if you have like a fat load of script, you just buy a crate, sell it at the bazaar, and then sell it back to the black market to get 49k script back. So yeah, that's the strat that some people do. That pet I know is going to be trash though. There's something I could get for my swashbuckler's house that I can use for a glitch I haven't done yet, but I could definitely try to do. Oh shoot, Dagger's on Sea of Thieves. Probably gonna raid him tonight then. Which is perfect. Should give him a shout out actually. How are you doing in the
Cowabunga.
tutorial so far?
Good.
Did you turn on fast combat?
Not yet.
Don't forget to do so. It will like user gameplay will go by minutes faster.
Cowabunga.
What's up, Morris? Thank you for the follow. Do you have one more shout out I could give? Well, actually, let me go ahead and give a couple more shout outs before we finish for tonight.
Cowabunga.
Oh, Windjammer's here. Oh. This isn't even my coolest house, Morris. Right now, this is like my junk house. Ooh, yo, thanks for the 10 biddies, fam. I appreciate it. I appreciates that. Wait a minute. Or is that my witch's house? It's possible it's at my witch's house. Oh, I forgot I got a teleporter here.
Cowabunga.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
one of the problems of
Oh,
this game is that
never
it
mind.
doesn't allow people to showcase their homes. Which is completely stupid, I might add.
Let's get this shred.
I was like wondering why I didn't have the Windjammer house. I've already given housing tours of my Pirate 101 houses before, and I'm like thinking of doing a Pirate 101 fan site for housing in particular. But I just want to make sure I get trusty co-owners of the site. Because I don't exactly want to like co-own a fan site with people I'm not entirely comfortable with. Wait. Where's that my Buccaneers place? Well, actually, I could show you my Buccaneers place real quick. I have a couple of places with my Buccaneer. One of them is actually a schoolhouse. Well, it doesn't look like much on the outside, but thankfully I got free teleporters, so I didn't need to buy these. It's like a random pack giveaway on a Twitch channel. Alright, this is the girls' bathroom. Men's bathroom over here. I divided the space up with the bamboo walls.
Well, I just beat Finn Dorsal.
Oh, congrats. You beat your first in-game boss.
Yeah, he was overly boring.
Pretty much. But yeah, this place is a schoolhouse that I divide the space up for. And a common topic of lessons is Crocotopia. A world we will never get. This is the counselor's office for guidance counseling. Not really the best therapy session. In all honesty, I might host like an in-game graduation ceremony for all the graduates who didn't have a ceremony in real life. Considering this building I have is a schoolhouse and we do have an auditorium. You have a music room in here for all your musical needs. Boiler door. The janitor's closet is hoarding some treasure for some reason. If you go up the stairs, this leads to obviously not a church, but not many people can get that this is not a church. This is a performance stage, a multi-purpose auditorium.
I just got a new skill talent for Bonnie Ann.
Ah, nice. She's gonna be like your main ranged character for the most part. And everyone else you get is trash, unfortunately.
There's
No,
a
no
Buccaneer trainer right behind me.
No school can be complete without a nurse's office. You have a little gym over here where people can play ball. Because
there is a trainer.
no such minigame exists. We have a library over here with a lot of books checked out. The Golden Chicken is our stand-in librarian. Did I use bric-a-brac on this? Yeah. I already used the bric-a-brac on this house. You can't go past 300. And of course, we can't have a school without the principal's office. Principal's confiscated a bunch of goodies. But yeah, this is the schoolhouse. And
I just got a new crewmate, I guess. What do you want to call him?
I'm gonna sing It's a Sloth.
No. I went to the Buccaneer trading area and recruited Peter Quinn.
Oh, the Pelican. I just recruited him at max level just because, like, he gets a one extra level boost if you redeem him at max level. course, a lot of people, new people who don't know that, like, a lot of side quest companions can be like a higher power level than you if you redeem them past max level, which is what my Peter Quint is. He's level 71. But he's fine for you for now though, because you can always use his boost attack. And over here, we can't miss it. It's the cafeteria. As soon as this door wants to work.
And apparently Captain Avery fooled me to give me a junk ship.
It's not even a sloop.
It doesn't even qualify for a sloop.
Mm-hmm. That's worse than a sloot.
Sloot.
Even a sloot is better than what we get at first in this game. I would take this big table as the faculty table, and all these other tables here for like the students. And then I don't think there's not much more to the schoolhouse. I just know how to decorate.
Captain Avery's stories.
They are on this character. Can I sell this though? Folded towels, black and red. How did I get these towels? They're no auction. How did I get those towels? But yeah, that's what my school. This is what my schoolhouse looks like, Morris. I mean, I don't mind giving tours of like my house to people. It's just it really sucks that we don't have a house sharing system, a castle tour system, or a housing tour system like Wizard 101 does. Because I would gladly let this place be accessible to the public, but they just don't. They just haven't implemented such a system. Which stinks. They just... I'm guessing they're just not permitted or choose not to work on the system. Even if you could just literally copy and paste code from one game to another. Does this mean I have to buy towels on a different character? Or I could just get towels on... So right now I'm working on a new housing project from my privateer, who's dressed like a clockwork. What? Well, actually, how much does a towel cost? I could probably just sell the fat stack. Oh, Jackson, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, fam. 25. How did I get a bunch of black and red ones, though?
Nani?
I think I'll go ahead and get a couple of white ones. What if they never support and invest so much in mobile games? You tell that to their higher ups, dude. They're all for mobile games for some reason now. Shakes my head. But getting them to listen to player feedback for this game is like talking to a brick wall. Because like, they don't actively update the game like, except for like once each year. That's a disappointing part. Mr. Trelawney, I'm gonna need... Do I need the 3-shelf bookcase? Or do I need the 4-shelf one? By the way, guys, if you don't know, there is an archive of Pirates 101 housing that was made. So if you want to check that out, which includes some archive links for Paige Moonshade, who no longer blogs about housing, if you click that link right there, you have an archive of different dorms and houses that people made, including Paige Moonshade herself, who unfortunately closed her site as of April 2020 after 10 years. Why do people sell bunk beds here? Alright, so the 4th shelf one I'm gonna get. I want to see if this glitch actually works. If they do advertise it more, yeah. They're not spending their money on advertisement anymore. I'm not decorating these houses for like the classes they represent. I decorate them for what I see them representing. There's a bunch of different ways to glitch too. Like I have a bunch of glitch structures. Hold on a second. Okay, this room is almost complete. It just needs the final minigame. Powder keg, rat attack, coin drop, rogue's range, pirate's pub. Yeah, it just needs windjammer. There we go. And I think I'll just put it like this. Yeah, this room is done. It is done. Sometimes people do giveaways on this game whenever they stream it, but not a lot of people stream it because, like, even they get bored with playing Pirates 101 all the time. I did a birthday stream that got me to like maybe 20 plus people who want to join in for giveaways. I didn't even set up financial goals or anything. I didn't set like, oh, this amount of subs or this amount of followers gets me to do giveaways. I just did giveaways just because KingsIsle gave me prizes to give away on my birthday. Okay, so let's see if this glitch works. So apparently, here's a couple of ways you can glitch with Pirates 101. So let's see. Let's say if I want to push this birthday cake into the shelf over here. It has to be positioned correctly. Okay, so this is a terrible example. Okay. You have to first move an object into a place that it shouldn't be able to glitch into. And then let's just use this wall over here. Putting stuff into walls probably look like this. But again, you have to have these two tatami mat structures be in a correct position in order to glitch stuff into walls. Into places where they shouldn't be glitched. And the angle matters too. Another way people glitch is if you attach a big rug with a small tatami mat. This allows you to like float things, apparently. Like for example, if I put it on top of a table right here, it allows you to float things. Or one way I like to glitch is if you want to put something in the water or underground or under glitch as I call it. Let's see, as I demonstrate here, this is a glitch structure. Where is the thing that I need? Or do I need to buy it? I don't even have enough gold for this. Other people who like to glitch in Pirates 101 just make towers and stuff. Me, I just like... I don't know, I just like to organize my stuff in a way. There's a lot that most people who play Pirates 101 don't know about decorating is because they choose not to decorate, or they just, yeah, for some reason they choose not to decorate, or like own a properly decorated house for social purposes. This is gonna become like a bedroom. It's gonna be another bedroom. This is a guest room. I think this is like the princess's room? Yeah, like the princess's room. Yeah, this desk over here. I think I have an extra desk in my attic. Okay. Apparently I don't. But the desk is actually an important glitching structure. Let me look at my bank real quick. It's not my bank either. Okay. I guess I have to steal the desk from upstairs to glitch then.
I feel so alive! Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-chingery. Money, oh money, how I love thee. Cha-ching, cha-chong, cha-changaroo. From pennies to dollars, any amount will do.
We should 1v1 sometime. I'm gonna head out, but until next time.
Yo, thank you for the bits, Morris. I totally appreciate it.
Let's get this red.
And definitely have a good night. And I'm gonna head out eventually as well. And just want to get some decorating done, like, before my brain farts again and I don't know how I should decorate on stream.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay. We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
I don't really want to do PvP though, that's the thing. It's like the main cheese for PvP in this game is that you put on a piece of gear that puts you into hide. And then you try to get, like, you either try to find a way to, like, use the hide boosted attack on your opponent, or if your opponent does the same thing, you have to find a way to, like, distract them enough until the hide wears out. Alright, where the heck can I... Okay, so... one tatami mat here, and then I'm gonna stick it out like this. This is kind of advanced glitching, actually, and I don't see a lot of people do this. So I'm going to use this flat wooden platform as an example. Attach it to a small tatami mat, like so. Take the small tatami mat. And I got to figure out a way I could shimmy that. That's one of the difficulties of trying to underground glitch and stuff like that. It's because the small tatami mat needs to find the surface it needs to stick to. And when this desk is underground and stuff, it's difficult. So I think like that. You can't see that from here, but... Okay, so now I can remove this tatami mat, and this thing will be floating. Well, that's one way to float things. Let's say I want to float a... Let's say I want to float these two objects in the air. That's like one way to float, but it's also my main method to glitch underground as well. There we go. Now the cake and the lantern are floating. With complete dimensions, too. Like they have an underside. That's like one way to float things in Pirates 101. But the other way I've seen, like, somebody at least once do, I want to try for myself. If it works, it'll blow my mind. Oh, I can actually use a teleporter here, too, now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay. That's an idea. Oh. Interesting. I'm discovering something new. Okay, so the towel. Oh. Interesting. I think I see what they're doing. Oh. I see how they do it. Okay. This is a stepping stone. Oh. Now that's an idea. That's an idea. Okay. I see what's going on. It clicks. No, I'm just very intrigued on like glitching crap in like this game to like float things, put things into walls and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna do a combination of things. My way and their way. This is blowing my mind right now. Hey, what's up, PJ? Oh, we're 8 hours in, but I'm gonna be ending pretty soon. I need to figure out this glitch that somebody on YouTube did. Okay, so if I float the platform like that, hey, who else in Pirate 101 would show off glitch? Oh my god, I disconnected.
Servers went down, I think.
Did you get disconnected too?
Yeah, I'm stuck in menu. Yep.
I went back and I returned just fine. Oh yeah.
I'm still stuck in a battle.
Yep, that was a Shadow the Hedgehog thing too. Yeah, King Styles games are just wonky in internet connection nowadays. Okay, so... Alright, so we're gonna put 2 small tatami mats under there.
Yep. I'm completely stuck in a battle now.
You might have to flee.
No, like, it's not even giving me the option.
Oh no. I hate when that happens, dude. This isn't even high enough. What the heck? Alright, new plan. We're gonna use this shelving unit and combine that. This is driving me nuts. Okay, so this is going to be a combination of the methods that we implemented. Okay. Now that should be the right level. Oh, interesting. Wait, what's the height of that? Is that over? That looks over. Interesting. Let's try that again. It's not high enough. Might have to use a different table. That might be high enough. Okay, so if you remove the towel, it removes the shelf entirely, which is how it actually... Oh my god, this is blowing my head. This is literally blowing my head right now. Frick. I'm not even a glitch master at this game, but... Jesus Christ. And again, who else can glitch on Twitch for Pirates 101 besides me? Wait, hold on, what? Why isn't this... Really? Really now? Why can't I put... That's kind of stupid. What the... Curious. Curious? I think... He makes towers. I'm not a tower kind of person. There's a lot of people, but they don't choose to express it for the media. They don't actively, like, teach it to people either. I don't mind teaching it to people, it's just that, like, I really wish people would step up and actually, like, actively, like, teach others how to... Wait a minute, what the heck? The table should... What the... I think I'm gonna need that coffee table, like another of those coffee tables. This is driving me up the wall right now. Yeah, I need a secondary coffee table. How are you doing so far, Dark?
I had to stop because it literally locked my whole game up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Are you logging back in, or?
Might be heading off just soon.
Yeah, I feel ya. I'm gonna head off soon after I figure this glitching thing out.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you for being around, though, for tonight.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the combat and stuff so far? I mean, the graphics are their own thing. Of course, it's turn-based, because, like, this company develops MMOs for it to be massively turn-based anyways. It's like one of the things that got me into this game. It's pretty unique for the turn-based combat for a multiplayer setting. Wait, hold on. What? Didn't I just purchase the... Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh yeah, I needed to purchase a couple things from the black market. If I have enough script to do so. How much do those cannons cost? 100 each? No, not 100, 1,000. They gotta cost at least 1,000. 1,500. Why 1,500? Why 1,500, King Zhao?
Bruh.
I thought the furniture in the black market would be cheaper, but I guess not.
Can hold us by Macklemore. You can buy this
this song and all my music on iTunes, Amazon, and stream it on Spotify. You can also support me extra on Patreon for those videos. And
Alright, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding people about the better Twitch TV emotes. Alright, so we're gonna do the coffee table thing. So we're gonna put 2 coffee tables together. Hopefully that could give us enough height to logically make a platform to here. I should have gone to my other house and get the teleporters too. Because I feel like it makes more sense if we use the teleporters to get up there. I might do that. Okay, so we're gonna put 2 coffee tables here. Move this table. I'm gonna figure this out. Put 1 small tatami mat. Move that on top of here. See, that works now. Okay. Move the coffee table with both of them. Okay. Now I'm gonna take 1 of these 2 tatami mat units. And then... Perfect. Next... We're gonna stack... Hey, that looks just about right, actually. Holy, that actually looks about right. Think I'll figure that out. And then I probably could make stairs, or I put a freaking teleporter. Yeah, I could do a teleporter. I think I have a spare teleporter in this house. I could put the coordinate on top of there. What is this one? Blue. I could use the blue one. Do I have a spare one here besides the purple one? There's the white one. Wait, the white one leads to that house. But yeah, guys, you could get all the mini games in this game for free if you farm them. Yeah, this white one leads to the Musketeer's house. I've been playing too much Legend of Zelda lately, that's why I decided to decorate this castle, because this is the only castle-like place in this game that qualifies to be decorated as such. I think the next time that I could decide to decorate this house, we're gonna figure out how we could design the torture chamber.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are, Dark.
I'm still here.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the coordinate, and it's kind of hard to see where people are looking at, but I'm gonna put a coordinate over here. Put the teleporter down here as a test method. Holy, it works. Can I rotate the... That looks poorly oriented, but this might... I swear to God, if this works... Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh. Alright. Oh, actually, if I could position the cannon over there, even better. Alright, let's at least get that done before I finish today. Are you just lurking, or are you actually watching me, like, figure out this, physics crap? Wait a minute. Why is it not floating? Oh, wait, maybe I need something under it. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Okay, so it's out of bounds. What the frick? Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Sorry about not doing Sea of Thieves tonight. Just got busy farming gear on Black Desert Online. We weren't full. We just we were still pretty open with the ship. We weren't too occupied, but I appreciate you for being around, Seth. I'm gonna figure this out, I swear. Wait, why doesn't it go outside the boundaries of the... Oh, Really? No, we never had 3. Abby left. Abby said she left and she said whenever Seth decides to hop on. In Black Desert Online? What the frick? What the okay. Guess we're not using rugs. Wait, hold on. Can I use rugs? That's the best I could do. It's not the... I could line it a little bit better, but it looks like the best bet for now. At least it's interactable. Oh, on that note... I'm gonna go ahead and roll the credits and thank everybody who stopped by today. Let me see. Pancake Prince, thank you for the host. Matria Kiss, thank you for the follow. Morris, thank you for the follow. And the bits today. Jack So Quackle, thank you for the follow. It's been pretty chill today. I enjoyed our session of Sea of Thieves with Abby and Dark this time on the crew. We're going to schedule another Sea of Thieves session next week at some point, and might do a little bit more Pirates 101. Maybe some decorating or questing. I have no idea. I usually like to decorate because everybody who's streaming nowadays is just questing or doing runs and stuff. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and raid a fellow Sea of Thieves streamer, and if you guys want to stick around for the raid, feel free to do so. Otherwise, for those of you who are new to the channel, y'all can catch me on Twitter and Discord. That's usually where I post my schedule each week. Tomorrow we're going to be back in the land of Hyrule for Breath of the Wild. We're going to complete the final 4 shrines, the final Divine Beast, and get started on the DLC with the Trial of the Sword and the Champion's Ballad after all the Divine Beasts are completed. So I can't wait to get onto that. Once the DLC is done, we can finally slay Ganon and beat Breath of the freaking Wild once and for all. But in any case, let's go ahead and raid a game dev I know who's playing Sea of Thieves, just like I've been playing in it today, with DarkSinisterSteel and Abby. His name is Dagger, or Dags93 is his Twitch name. If you guys like to stick around in the raid, feel free to go ahead and do so, but if not, have a good evening, morning, or afternoon.